playing. So right now there's like hardly anyone. This is what I'm talking about. You jumped out,
2 teams that drop, like 2 or 3 teams.
bam.
Four
Four teams
teams.
have dropped so far, right? You have like 1, 2, and like 3, 4. Runoff right now would be like prime or something. This seems also maybe decent. I think that I don't know why you needed to drop on this team. You do win the contest, but you never know what you're gonna get with randoms. And some of them
Is
might
that
just
man
pull off.
speaking Spanish?
You're also not looking
Yeah,
around
they
much.
both were.
And you see
Oh,
that
that is
y'all
fair.
have a team, and you just like go at some random.
2 teams.
Monkey, I don't know why you bother speaking, bro.
I know you just the throw of a drop. As Caustic, if I was you, I'm gonna give you a suggestion. These come down to also like the consistency. If you start consistently playing Legends and getting used to certain things, like as Caustic, if you start landing on buildings, then you're gonna be doing a lot better because it's better to land on buildings than bins. Bins is like the worst thing to land on. Landing on bins, especially when contested, takes longer to put a weapon in your hand, and you don't even know if there's a weapon in that bin. That's a thing you learn from hot dropping, is like pick piles of loot. Don't pick to drop. Like this building right here, you could have landed on the balcony of this building. See how there's 2 weapon spawns right there, and then run inside and like look inside for weapons as well, and also trap this building and own this building. I would have liked that drop out of you a lot more than this. There's a couple weapon spawns on the front side of this building, and then there's also like a lot of weapon spawns inside too. And if it looks like there's maybe people here, you could even go inside first. This is a nice clutch though, but I mean honestly, now you lost 2 teammates, and now you have to respawn.
Shooting, bro.
You clutched, but at the same time, Monkey, you lost 2 teammates, and now you have to respawn, and then y'all get third partied and shit. So it's like,
Yeah, I'll get you.
it's not the cleanest. Y'all just had one team that landed on y'all, and y'all landed on the exact same buildings, and you at least got it done, and you didn't run away. I like that,
Oh,
but
fuck. Okay.
Man is so unaware.
what did they
I
say
can
in
understand. I understand these guys. Hold on, I
What did
don't
they
hear him
say?
well though. Hold on. What is saying? Oh, he's talking about like got like a headshot or something. Yeah, got knocked. I don't know.
But now look how long it takes. Now, again, instead of looking around, your number one
Looting.
priority is fucking looting, bro. I hate this shit, bro. I hate watching you, and all you do is loot, bro. Stop looting so much. I don't know how many times we have to tell you that you loot way more than anybody. Like, you don't care about anything but just looting, bro. Now you're looking around. Now the teams are shooting at you. You had to be like if they don't shoot at
We
you,
could
you don't
probably
even
just
know
leave,
that they're
'cause these
around
guys
you,
are on
bro.
chase more than likely.
Then
What'd you say?
go and go. He said we should probably go then, because these guys are gonna probably push more than likely. Well, I mean, you're playing around your teammates, whatever.
I mean,
But
he can't really
you should have
comment.
got. You should got to your teammates. They're gonna go to their boxes. You could go trap up the building and play that building. You're caustic. You die on this ledge right here.
Dude, I do not like
I
these
mean,
angles that Monkey are taking.
it's not the worst that I've seen Monkey do, honestly. And I mean,
I
at
need a
least he's
second
kind of
gun.
holding them off a little bit for a second. So I guess it's not like it's not the most questionable play. Like I'll deal with it. I accept it. You know. It wasn't the worst. Now right here, y'all need to get out of here. You need to be rotating, bro. You're just looting out here, chilling. No, getting healthy. Just all right.
Checking boxes again.
I never went in those boxes.
Yeah, but you see how like a scuff dropped
Mhm.
gives y'all a scuff game, bro. Like this whole thing, like this is not the best caustic place to play, but you got walked up on. That's unfortunate. But I mean, this is all creative
Smoke
just from
here's
like
playable.
a
My
stuff
friend's healing
drop
over
where
here.
you probably could have went to a free POI
Shield.
and not lost
Right
2
here.
of your teammates off the drop.
Look, see, Monkey, right here. I understand why you may not come, right? Because these are not English-speaking players.
Oh man. Fuck. I don't know what that good shot. Men's was
See right there, you didn't even have bad teammates. They probably just didn't get
Oh,
shit
that
off the
Costa
drop.
plays in team.
And
I
so
know,
it's like, and they're
it's
just like,
so
you're
fucking
just
cheap.
hard contesting a team instead of like,
For Bob, man. Without going.
and honestly, that's not the POI that I'd be contesting. But hey, there's some people that like it.
Like, what y'all
I-
could
I-
have done is like, y'all could have like gotten like their loot back, right? And y'all could have ran to rig and then just like rotate towards capacitor through rig.
That team came from Rig, I think.
No, I would have been pinging to go
Ah,
towards
joke's on
artillery
him.
or
I have-
something and been like, yo, let's go this way. Come on.
Yeah, artillery, but I think
See, hold up.
Joke.
See, you pick your legend every time, bro. You pick your legend every time. That's why you're jump master. And you're just a big reason why you're
Sometimes
losing LP
people
is 'cause
give me
you're
jump master when I don't pick.
Maybe 10-20% of the time. You pick your legend like almost every single time if you're here, if as long as you're not AFK. And so it's like
Joke's on him. I have three
you're
kids and
like
they enjoy anime.
you're just putting yourself on you're hot dropping your team on people all the time like at POIs that you have no good
big airbase
strategy
drop.
for. Yeah, just airbase. You just randomly pick a place, right? Out of this whole area. you're
No,
just like
I
the only-
picked
all right, I'm
that
just gonna-
because it has crafting
Yeah, yeah.
and has beacon.
Oh, I get that. I get that. I get that. But
I feel like everyone.
And I also
That's
just
the
like going
only
airbase.
crafting. No, but that's the only crafting. I mean, all over here until you get,
Like, so if people are going to land that side, they're most likely going to
But
go
no,
airbase.
But you should not have a single place. So back in the day, when Puma got Masters for the first time, and me, him, and Blore played together for most of that season, he was a little bit higher ranked than me when we started, so I only got to like D1. And I decided, I was like, man, because I would do the same thing. I'd be like, oh, we're going to airbase. And I'd be like, fuck, man, like we should have maybe pulled off or something. So I was like, all right. So we had like a little team meeting before playing ranked one night. And I was like, look, we're going to do something different. I have some preferred places that it was Olympus that split. I was like, I have some preferred places that we want to go. But like, so in this case, I might like
It's just a VOD review,
I
so I'm
might
just
like
streaming it.
a little repulsor. Hydro or labs might not be too bad because I can hit that too. Like going out here to rig might not be that bad in airbase, right? Maybe there's like a handful of spots that like meet my criteria, right? But then whenever I first start in this jump ship, a lot of teams come over here, right? So I don't go to any of these, but nobody's going swamps. Maybe labs is free, so I just go labs because it's the first free place. That's like a good spot. It has at least one of the things I need. There's a couple of places to hit beacon around there as well. Instead of just looking at this map and being like, I want to go airbase, there's probably a couple other teams that want to go airbase. And on this drop, you actually land with a team.
It's possible.
You don't even know where the third party's coming from because you don't even look around. And you drop this whole way. But it's like, if you just like in the ship start realizing, like looking and being like, oh, nobody went labs. We're kind of going past it. And then over here, like about right here, you jump out of the plane and you go back towards labs. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, nobody went there and it's a free POI. It's good loot. You get all the stuff you need. Now you hit the jumper and you jump over and you go over to this one or something and go hit this beacon or something, wherever the circle's pulling, and you get a free jump instead of just like immediately when you see the thing, you're like, this is where we're going. There's no consideration of, is there a lot of teams coming over here? Are y'all going to a POI that's about to get third party, which is what happens, and you're not even looking for it? You're just like hard looking at, you're expecting like just nobody's gonna like that. If you have a contest that you're just gonna win it and nobody's gonna push you. This side of the base, like Gauntlet pushes you a lot. No Name pushes you a lot. Runoff pushes you a lot. Like going airbase, the only crafting here and the only scan in this whole area makes you a big target. And so you're just gonna hard go in, you're gonna have a fight, and then you die. But it's like you need to start looking at the overall map and just like considering a lot of good places when you look at a map like this. You can do the thing to like mark all the crafters or whatever, right? So you can look kind of visualize it on the map and kind of be thinking, yeah, there's only like one crafting out here. Like this side of the map, if I go anywhere, like if we don't get prio on crafting, maybe we can rotate into crafting because there's a lot of places over here that have crafting and a lot of beacon scans and stuff where over here there's only one beacon scan, one crafting. And maybe if I'm going here and it looks hard contested and it looks like a team, only one team's going gauntlet, they're probably going to third party that. Maybe it's best for me to just go no name and take this side of bunker and work my way into this crafting. And if airbase and gauntlet start fighting, I can run in and get prio on the third party. Like that's maybe a better option, but you just hard pick a decision and stick and like you don't think about the bigger picture of like these are all the other things happening around me on the map. Is this actually the best decision right now? Or did I just like randomly pick a POI and I'm just going there because
Oh, big airbase
like my
drop.
only criteria is like crafting and a beacon and do not consider where everybody else is going around the map.
I'm very mad that Monkey does not pick Pit. Pit is the best POI.
All you do is you just look at your mini map. But there can be teams
I
way
might be.
outside over
It
here
just
that
depends.
jump late or early or like behind you in this region that never show up in your mini map that are still coming to this area. You have a team. You never look around right here. You didn't look around
We have
one
one team.
time. You just
then
see
right
that
here.
from the mini map, bro. Look at this.
We have one.
This is why you are dying and you're losing LP because you're a
big airbase
bronze
drop.
level jump master, and I don't know how many times I gotta explain how to be a jump master to you, bro. Look around. Minimap is not looking around. I now understand what you say when you're like, I am looking around. You're looking at your minimap, I think, is what you're doing. And that's not looking around. Looking around is fucking free look and looking the fuck around, bro. Because this minimap is only getting a very small picture of people that are right fucking next to you, not people that are jumping late or early and a little bit behind you or like jumping slow. You just like, oh, we got one team because you see it on your minimap. And then you get third party, bro. You have no awareness because you don't even try to get awareness.
We have
You're
one
just
team.
looking at your mini map. You're doing the very, very bare
Landing
minimum.
right.
That's not acceptable. You gotta start. And then,
Yo,
yo, what up,
What map is it today?
KC?
Ooh, y'all got a spot or no?
Yeah, I'm down. I'm VOD
I can
reviewing
play- I'm
Monkey
playing
right
it.
now on my hard stuck gold 3.
Oh,
Dude, these games are rough, bro.
is Monkey here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's here.
Oh. Can't hit shots. Doesn't calm anything until he's down. Biggest thing
No.
is he can't hit shots. In my
No,
opinion.
the biggest.
I
thing
hit
is
shots.
That he's being jump master like every game, and he doesn't.
I
look
hit
around
shots
or
though.
anything.
Not as much as I think you. If you want to hit masters, not as many as you need to.
It was rough.
In the fights that
Dude.
I watch, you don't put as much damage as you do for the amount of rounds you put down. You don't put as much damage as you should be, in my opinion. Which I don't get, because when we do 1v1s, obviously I win like 99% of the time, but you usually hit shots, so I don't know if it's just you need to work on your sprays at a range, or what.
That might be it. Yeah.
Speaking of 1v1,
His
Puma and I
biggest thing with
battle
solo
over
queue right
2
now is his macro. Like he'll be jump master and he'll go very far, and he doesn't look around and free look the entire way, and then he gets third partied off the drop, and he doesn't understand why. But he never once used free look. He's just looking at his mini map. So if there's a team 5 feet from him, then it shows him. Other than that, like he doesn't know about anybody that's dropping on his side
I
of
don't
the
think
map.
my shots the issue. I'm definitely hitting shots.
Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it.
And then like he just like dies getting gate kept on the edge of zone because he has no urgency to like get to zone, and he couldn't pull out of a driveway, let alone a fight. So he
I
just
think
like
I go
stays
play like one pub
overcommitted and
after
fights
this, and
for
then I
way
just end
long.
the stream. So it's just like that's it.
No, you do. I think a couple more.
No, I
rounds
play
right
I play like one pub, and like that's it.
Why?
Because I was just like super.
you
I
played
was like
ranked right here.
super fucking tilted.
You pick your legend every single time in your jump master, and if you stopped being jump master, you'd probably gain more LP because you're just griefing your team, dropping all on teams that are like not the best strats of how you should contest.
Oh, Puma.
Well, if we would like to
That'll
test
let
this
me
experiment, I mean, I can always, play more ranked.
Sorry, what dynamic?
Yeah, you
What's
should
that?
go solo queue
Dude.
more ranked.
You were
Oh,
kind of making fun
boy.
of me while being a console
If
nerd.
I hard IGL you, you will
Yeah.
gain LP, monkey. Like anybody, like it is guaranteed. There's no way that you're not going to gain LP because there's no way that I'm not going to gain LP. That doesn't mean that you've learned how to be jump mat. Like all these fundamentals of like, it's the basics, bro. If you just learned how to pick better jump spots, I was telling monkey, Puma, I was telling
we
monkey
have a team.
that like back in the Olympus season, how me, you, and Blore sat down and we talked about like, let's kind of have like a jump criteria. And like we'll like kind of have a checklist like so that we kind of like don't just randomly go to like crafting spots or whatever. It's like you can't just pick a spot and drop. You got to look around where all the teams going, which side's heavier side of the traffic, which side's lighter side of the drops and everything, and then you make a consideration of a drop that like puts you in a spot where you can maybe fight a little bit and not get third party to shit ton and have decent loot and shit, and you're not like just griefing your team off the drop every time by just
Yeah. I would also say a big thing that happened that season, if I remember correctly, is Blore stopped playing with ranked because he realized that he wasn't ready, and then he took. I think that split off for a while and just grinded to work on a skill, and he is
solo queue.
so much. He soloed a lot, and I think he just also just really grinded pubs, and he is way better a player today for that. I think even like later that next season, like he improved so much just by doing that because he realized that he kind of was relying too much on us. No, it's
okay.
impossible to get a
Sounds
game.
like
with that dude.
someone I know.
Honestly, I'd rather you land with me if there's like
Now
a
it's
team
impossible to get a game with that floor guy.
than like.
All right, he's
that,
making
like,
take
when I start playing,
Apex
there's, like, die
Wordle
for free kind of thing.
vids. Those things are going crazy.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
he's
and now,
farming.
like, you know that there's a team here. So what are you doing?
Get up on
What are you doing? You're
top
just
and-
looting these A-frames, telling your teammates where you would have preferred them to drop. Who gives a fuck, bro?
I didn't know.
Put
He
pressure
said
down.
Sorio's landed on you because I was
Yeah.
AFK, and I was like, it's
I know, but
fine.
you're like, yeah, you're like just looting and stuff. You know there's a team over here. Do y'all need to be here to fight this? Maybe you do. If you want to be, then set up as caustic. These two dudes are being well, I mean,
Swing
his
this guy with me.
teammates are here.
Inside weak
Decent.
on door. Good job.
I don't know why you didn't just sit on that door.
I don't know why my trap didn't hold the door. Weird.
He opened the door as it was.
Yeah, I think that's what happened there.
Let's see. Okay, now you loot the ship and everything.
I'm gonna die here.
Yeah, but I mean, it's because what are you doing all leading up to this, right? You're just looting, bro.
Why do I have so many shield cells? Jesus.
Like, you right now are just relying on your teammates. You didn't notice that you got that tick on your gas. You didn't, like, you don't even notice, like, think about, where should I be right now? Like, maybe hanging out in this field isn't the best spot, and I'm caustic. Let's go take this little building over here on the side that we could probably own. And if a team pushes us, I'm gonna shit on them because I'm roller.
What building?
But
There is no building.
one, this one right here.
Oh,
I mean, or y'all should have just held here and held height and wait for the circle to close in and hold that edge. But you don't have a plan. You're just following your teammates around and looting. Like you don't have you're not thinking that this first.
I'm
circle
not
closing-
that guy. Like,
No, but like there's bronze. Like you can be a bronze level player and have some forethought of like pulling up your map and being like, okay, I see the first two circles. You're a scan legend. Like so, what are you gonna do with that information? You might not be able to predict circles, but you can at least go put yourself somewhere in the second circle so that you're like somewhere kind of close to the third circle, even if you're just randomly picking a building and just in second circle and, playing that side and starting to learn. Like, you're also caustic. Like, you should start having idea of, I like holding this building because like the other building over here, like people can push from the tunnel and from this other way, but this other building has like better LOS and it's like good to control.
Yeah.
I'll trap up the top of it and we hold height. Like you should know where you want to play as Caustic, bro. Like you don't have a plan. You're just kind of like running around. Maybe if your teammates tell you what to do, then you're down with it. But like, and you'll shoot your gun maybe at people, and sometimes you take a lot of damage. You don't have angles, but it's like you gotta have a plan, bro. Like you can't like this is why you're just not gaining in gold, and honestly, gold is not challenging. Especially, I mean, most of the ways that you're
Well, I'm
dying and
chasing
losing
you.
LP
You
are
need to come to us,
completely
I'll
just
shoot for you.
avoidable.
I'll get melted in the process.
You're shooting for your homie here, whatever. I mean, this is just like y'all weren't where you. I mean, y'all are just not where you needed to be. Decent ult. It didn't hit, but that's okay. Holds the front door. Decent shots.
Yeah, I was putting out like good damage here.
Yeah, but you're caustic here. You could be playing inside the building. The roof isn't the
Knock
worst
Bangalore.
here.
In this situation, I think the
I
roof
mean,
is
if you
probably the
get
best
third
place to be
party-
in this situation. Yeah.
Y'all
but
get third partied here?
no.
Oh.
We just died
you
to this
do this
team.
a lot. You just like play freely all around buildings and stuff. And trust me, as soon as you get in flat and definitely diamond, like you cannot just like freely be sitting up on top of buildings and shit, or you're gonna die. Like teams show up, like people are shooting at you from across the map.
They're insta-resing.
That already happened to him a couple of the games, like yesterday, where like he would just sit on a roof and a team just shows up. and
You
he
also
died.
lost a
Come
guy
back,
like
come
right
back.
there. I would have ran up and like just grabbed that, had him grab the thing. Like you threw an ult on the door, grab the banner,
Going for the
and
res
just
again?
like go, like leave. You can go,
They got it up.
respawn him or whatever. But instead, you're just like overcommitted to this fight. Like I said, you can't pull out of a driveway.
Damn. Good try.
Like there's no way that you would ever walk away from a fight. You're just gonna stay there and die, even if you get third partied, even if it takes like 3 minutes hanging out in Skull Town, just like fighting the same team, not thinking that a third party is ever gonna show up, even after you've lost a guy. You gotta learn how to pull out every once in a while. Or you go put your. There's places that I don't pull out, that I just go set up base, and you are caustic, or I've been playing cat a lot, or whatever, you know. And you just go take a dominant spot in the circle, and you're like, yo, push. If you really want to, you can push our building. Like I'm just gonna hold this spot. There's certain places like that, like 82 or something. If we get pushed, we might have to go inside or something, but we're just gonna hold our ground and we're gonna like try to win this game from this spot. But if you lose a guy, and they're definitely early game, then like get the banner and get out and go freaking get the reset. I don't ever see you resetting. I don't ever see you like. There's like, I'm not saying to rat every once in a while, but like if your teammates die sometimes, maybe, you know, 5-10% of the time, somebody just needs to have the mindset that they're going to get out and go get end game and, you know, get top 3 and whatever, it sucks. But at least you're not just sitting here tanking 250 LP in like an hour. Let's look at this last one. I think that's it, bro. You need to drastically increase your awareness and drops, bro. You need to be like putting down, you need to actually be looking around and shit. And stop relying on the mini map.
Tomorrow's
Olympus.
right? Yeah.
But KC is the best. All right, I'm gonna get on.
Cap.
Casey is
That
the
is dog shit. That is a dog shit
Bro,
pick.
Casey is
I
a super good
love
map,
playing on
bro.
KC.
That is a
Especially with these end games right now, are so fun on KC.
That is the take of a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck. I'm sorry.
I mean,
Why do you
Look,
not like
Olympus
KC,
is
bro?
alright. Olympus is alright.
It's the only map I ever get fucking stuck on, bro. I don't know what it is.
Get good,
I
man.
always get
That's all I
stuck on
can
this.
say. Get good.
It is annoying.
it's a fast map, and it's not. You play too slow for KC. You're not like KC. You gotta be real
Like
aggro.
literally any other map.
You need
I
to be
can-
like no. You need to always think that like 4 teams have just like evac towered on your head, because there's like.
Dynamic, you playing?
Yeah, come on.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go mauled and yeah.
Solo queue. Get on, bro. You gotta become resilient, bro. You can't play like 5 or 6 ranked games.
So I'm
and
not
then
gonna
just get
I'm
off
not
and
gonna
then, like,
tank 1,000 LP and then just be like, oh
then
yeah,
stop tanking up. Then stop tanking.
I'm
LP and
having
start gaining.
so much fun right now.
You gotta get tired of you losing LP and freaking lock it in, bro.
Playing for
Yo, get in here,
$1,000,
Puma.
$1,200, bro.
I know. And he's hard stuck gold 3, about to be back in gold 4. He was like halfway through gold 3. He's been gold 3 for a week.
And Red's like, yo, just get resilient, bro. Like,
no, go watch your VODs. Look at the fact that you're just like ego pushing stuff without confidence. And then you're like, if you would have pushed with me, and it's like you didn't even say anything to your teammate. You're running up on.
that is fair. I didn't say anything, but if he was there with me,
y'all were trying to pull out, and then you just get on roof. You did like 30 damage to somebody because someone was shooting from above. You thought, oh, I'm just gonna ego push this guy in the open. There's no way that his teammate would drop down from height and actually shoot at me.
All right, who do I play? Who do I play?
You gotta lock it in, monkey. Stop making mistakes. Stop playing so casually. Get a plan and stick to it. You wrote out this whole thing in the Discord. You're like, I have a plan. This is what this is what I do. And then, but you're not doing those things. You're just kind of casually, like, reactively shooting at whoever is down to shoot at you.
Ballistic? Did I play ballistic?
Whatever. Bang. Whatever.
I'm gonna go play Malding Simulator. I'm gonna play, I don't know. It's like 8:30. See what happens. I'll play a T game to warm up. Play for a little bit. I'm gonna just play some pubs, honestly.
Can't stop, won't stop. I think we're going to do great, friend. Using grapple. Throwing thermite grenade.
Use you.
It's go time.
slow.
This is him cringe nemesis users, and he's also using a nemesis. I wouldn't be surprised.
Ready, set, go! Thermite grenade out.
Fucking macro and you macros, bitch, man. Jesus. For real. Got no kills, but hey, you know, we can jump around fucking 40 times.
It's go time! Thermite grenade! Charging shields. Using grapple. Rápido, rápido! Charging on my shields. Recharging shields. Faster, faster, faster! Hit the ejector seat. Charging on my shields. Recharge. Must go faster! Activating jump drive.
Never pushes off his own arc star.
Ooh, that's gonna kick.
Enjoy the Kraber with 2 shots in it. Like,
Recharging my shields.
where's that Spitfire? Low key.
Must go faster. Recharging shields.
Really? Somebody actually took it? Wow, bro. Wow. Oh no, it was here. Aw, man, I want to do like Giga Chat, bro. Fuck.
Halfway to winning, and I've never recharging shields. Jump pad out.
Only because Bloodhound was there to save you. Did I die? You are trash. What's the pubs map? Nah, I really just I'm just gonna unstream because I just want to stream the VOD reviews I have for later.